Okay, so I'm probably going to upload these on separate days. However, this would be the other song by Victims. It is called Feed the Vice, and it is featuring Life for 91. However, when I went to look up other songs by said artist, there were none. So, maybe they just didn't want to pursue it, and that's okay. But this song was the first song that I was introduced to for the English from Victims by my brother. And when I first heard it, it immediately captivated me. I have not seen the video, clearly, as you can see. It doesn't have that many views, which is really disappointing. I mean, 47,000 is a lot, but in perspective of the music world, I think that they are well capable of earning more than that because they have put out some amazing music. So, this song, yeah, it is the one that gripped me into this band, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. I don't know if it's going to go right into it.
Everybody's going to walk out of this movie talking about this specific scene.
The girl beside me actually passed.
Okay. So, before we get into it, this song is not a grieving song. This is an angry song. The song is about hating someone. And lyrically, if you can pick out the words in your first listen, you'll understand. This is the kind of song that you listen to when you are strongly feeling a type of way about somebody, or if you just like to be releasing anger sometimes. But I'm certain that most of us out here have at least one person where we can say, yeah, I can think of them when I listen to this song. I have at least one, but overall, I feel like it's definitely the type of song that I listen to on repeat. So, we shall continue. And I'm curious how the videos can play out for the song. Very loud, and I'm certain my neighbor is not thrilled right now. Oh well, it's nice out. See, I wish he would go on more with his vocals. This would be Life for 91. Listen to his style. I love that. Just, ugh. He says it way too fast for me to keep up with. Especially when you look at it. It's like, how do you say that so fast? It's great. So, it was a fast song. Again, it's under 3 minutes. But, anger. Definitely angry. It's an angry song. It's the kind of song that you lift weights to. It's the kind of song that you go and beat up a punching bag to. Don't hit people. That's a crime. But besides that, yeah, I love this song. I hope that you do too. It definitely started the other song. That's cool. All right, well, I don't feel like doing all that. I'm just gonna mute it so it lets the commercial play. But so song breakdown wise, I would say some of my favorite parts would be that slowdown to make a point on some of the most intense parts of the song, as in terms of words. And the way that the rhythm, like that, just hits. So, I mean, it just goes. It doesn't stop. It just continues. There's no real breaks in the song. And I feel like even without having the featured vocalist, it would have been good. But having the featured vocalist with that distinct, raw, aggressive vocal style. So I will always refer back to Darius from Spite. And the reason being is because I love his rage vocals. I don't know any other way to describe it other than that man sounds like he wants to rip out my throat every time he screams. And that is what I love. So this itself, yes, he sounds angry. He sounds fucking great, and I love it. But this little add-on, by having a feature, really, really amplified the song. Where are you at? Come back here with your microphone. Especially the speed at which he says it. I don't know if that guy is in another band, but when I looked up his other work, I did not find anything other than this song, so that's a shame. Victims has actually done a song, like I said in a previous video, with Darius from Spite, so that combination genuinely does fit well with this band. I feel like having those two combating styles of vocals, that higher, more, I don't know how to describe it other than like, but angry, and then the low, actual, just guttural, almost anger, violence. Drumming, I mean, the fills, the hi-hat, the noise. I sound stupid because I don't know the technical terms, and that's okay. I genuinely, I would have loved to have that luxury, but from the sound point of being an audience member, it sounds astounding. And I think that she really adds to the band in a way that is, it puts that sound, it's not just the background, it's not just the basis of the song, but it definitely provides that oomph. I think overall the mixing is great. It's loud. It definitely is surprisingly better mixed than more well-known bands. So if you have listened to some bands, sometimes their actual audio, no matter how good your speakers are, the vocals still sound muddled in comparison to the instruments. Whereas when I listen to this, the way that the mixing sounds, I can pinpoint each individual instrument. And I can also tell, where things begin and end. And that is something that is enjoyable for me when I listen to music like this, because I don't mind slam metal or thrash metal every once in a while, but my preference is something that is a little bit more intricate, where I can distinguish certain parts of it, because every time I listen to it, I like to listen to a different part of the song. Sometimes I will focus on just the main guitar. Sometimes I will focus on just the bass. Sometimes I will just sit there and listen to the drums. And then other times I will listen to the vocalist or vocalists with an S at the end, because I have a lisp. Try saying that 10 times fast. But so each listen is not the same for me, and I feel that the ability for them as a band to become cohesive while also maintaining their own separate identities in mixing, to allow me that opportunity to listen to each individual instrument and to listen to the vocalist on its own isolated, I wouldn't say isolated track, because obviously I'm listening to the whole song, but on its own isolated focus, I guess would be the word. That's enjoyable for me. So I feel like I've gone off on a really weird tangent that may or may not make sense. I don't know. Realistically, I'm talking to myself, so it's a lot weirder for me than it is for you to watch this. So, yeah, Victims, Feed the Vice, Angry Song, Bigger. It's great. I love it. I am very thankful for my brother to introduce me to this band, because him and I constantly swap bands on and off. So every once in a while, I will mention the bands that he has introduced me to. And he has been my little concert buddy for a few years now. I say little because he's like 4 years younger than me. He's my little buddy, even though he's grown. But yeah, that's really all. It's a very good song. I look forward to more. If you know more bands that are of this style or similar, please send them my way, comment, because I thoroughly enjoy this type of music. And the more that I find, the happier I will live. Other than that, have a good day. And as I say when I get off the phone with my brother, bye!